Hey everybody, Dan Sykes here, and welcome to Season 2 of Emergency Fish Party. So happy to be back, and what a season we are bringing you. Not only are we going to be training with Systema masters all over the place like in Season 1, but we are also going to be training with a wider variety of somatic masters with the Systema guys. And most especially, this season is all about music. We're going to be playing music and training with musicians everywhere we go, and man, where we are going. We're going to be in New York, we'll be in Los Angeles, we'll be in Nashville. We're even going to the Middle East this year, as well as many countries in Europe. Man, it's going to be a great season, great training, unbelievable friendships, music, and all the rest. We're going to start this week in a city we know very well and love, Toronto, Canada, home of Systema HQ North America, home of Vladimir Vasiliev. We're going to be training with a couple of his instructors this week, and we are going to be playing a little bagpipes, and we're going to be learning about stage fighting for stage and screen. It's going to be unbelievable. You don't want to miss a minute of it. Buckle up your seatbelts, people, because I am Dan Sykes, and this is Emergency Fish Party.
Emergency Fish Party.
Very normal.
We are always excited to be in Toronto, and what better place to start off the episode than at the foot of the world-famous CN Tower.
So for stairs, urban environments, it's a little different, a little more complicated, right? A lot of people have even like subtextual, very low level, but fear of the stairs, fear of falling, fear of the sharp edges. There's a lot here that can make people just slightly on edge, even in regular situations. So falling down, of course. If you're leaning back, all of a sudden you miss, just going down. If you don't have to hold even the railing, let's say you miss the railing, you can go down. Especially if there's someone behind you, there's someone there. You have this ability to bring your balance back together.
So you started a little bit of this. So how does somebody go from seeing these jagged edges of pain and discomfort and injury to becoming more comfortable with their entire relationship? You started a little bit, so talk about how somebody who is just entering somatics for the first time and trying to understand the world through feeling for the first time, how do we start changing our relationship with such an inhospitable environment?
If you're starting to look at the stairs all of a sudden as a problem in your life, I'm unhealthy, I can't go up the stairs, it becomes this deeper fight within yourself that you don't need to have.
So as you explain.
So I like to just use, calf stretches in the beginning. Like, this is like a good start just for people to realize that there's more to stairs than just having to go up and down. And when you're sitting, even just lying on the stairs in an uncomfortable way, like I get tension in the side of my legs. So now I'm just sitting on the stair to massage a little bit. Not to bang hard, not to hurt myself, but just in a way to find the tension in my own body and work with that. I have tension in my legs, I have tension maybe in my back a little bit, so I'm leaning my back onto this stair. And now all of a sudden it's not a sharp edge, it's a massaging tool. It's comfortable for me, it's not a problem, it's easier, and I can lie down, I can relax.
That's really what I think we mean when we recommend that people play their way toward health. A playful life is a better life, and you learn a lot more when you're playing. There's all kinds of neurological studies now that support this idea that play is essential, and there's certainly nothing that makes you appreciate an object or a person when that person or object makes you feel good. So it really makes complete sense that if you're scared of something, massage yourself with it.
First and foremost, you want to start building a lexicon of being able to work these things. There's a very, very excellent organization that works on historical accuracy and rebuilding a lost art. That is not what we do. We're worried about creating a interesting, emotionally powerful story, and so we make use of history, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff we release. I'm going to simply give you 4 attacks. We're looking for a really clean parallel line. We're looking for a nice light touch, and we're looking for a sense of completion once we've made contact. Once we start adding the acting of it, there's a really clear story, who's attacking and who's defending. But the other thing about it, as we go back to storytelling, is it looks like I'm sending all of me, right? And once we add that plus feet, then there's that sense of the attempting to get in, to commit and control.
First day with the sword, we'll see how it goes.
Now, we're gonna add some feet. Imagine your sword's made of glass. We don't want to shatter it, right? Audience get tired of it. And you'll notice I look like I'm fighting the weapon rather than the human versus there we go. I mean, how can I not give you?
Oh, man. Yeah, this is my kind of deal right here.
Yeah. And Madison has this very narrow, thin dagger. That's just a vicious murder weapon.
I knew when I first saw
her.
her. She was the slip it under the armpit type.
I can't easily fight 2 people simultaneously. So as I'm moving this way, I'm gonna strike the sword and keep him out of my way. Nice. How would you feel about me purposely taking away these swords and giving you a different weapon, keeping the same fight?
I love that.
You love that idea?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Nice. How's it feel? Good?
It feels good.
Let's do it again.
I think I like this sword better. What the Russians bring to the table is what I call stern invitations to relax. Your body is receiving some kind of stimulus that very strongly suggests you should relax as soon as possible. We're gonna soft strike, and we're just gonna generate away from our shoulder and keep our shoulder loose, and the arm is like spaghetti, but you wanna project that you're sending that wave into the wall.
The impact portions of it I found were quite jarring. However, it did actually help release a lot of tension.
When is the last time you got a whip massage or a hammer massage or anything?
Never.
Never.
I don't even know what that is.
So we use impact to try to get to certain issues. Definitely your biceps, I can feel, could use a little release. So I'm finding the spot, it's the maximum tension. He's got something about that wide, running up and down, this band way on the inside, this. So I'm striking not just in, but I'm giving it direction. I'm pulling it, I'm giving it this sense of stretch.
My major issue was dealing with my own, my own tension points of the, okay, yep, after 3 years of, focused work, this is still my sticky spot. I had a major injury to my ankles, so for me it's the tension in the feet or the knees, and then which, obviously radiates out to the hips. So it's, okay, there's a pressure point there that I know about, and it's relax in my left hip. But working through that entire line is what makes it work.
Well, it was painful, to say the least, and I think we were talking earlier, like my brain is like, and I think most people's are like, pain is bad, and like your body kind of wants to fight against it, but you really have to relax into it. It's very new, like I've never done anything like this, never had anyone do that to me, and you're trying to release and relax and invite the other person in and the work being done into your body. And I can already, kind of feel it deep in my muscles, a sensation that I don't think I've ever had before.
But then when going back into the fight choreo, I felt my posture was better. I was more aware of how my upper body was moving.
Coming in today, did not expect the stuff that you guys did. And it was super interesting and like a whole new world of, you know, dealing with your own physicality that is really cool.
And I can't let you film in the parking.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay.
What are you guys filming anyway?
We're filming a show called Emergency Fish Party. It's a training show, and we're gonna train with this gentleman today. He's a bagpipe player, and we're gonna train with him breathing techniques, and this is our show. You should check it out.
All right, I will. All right, cool guys.
So we are here in the heart of Toronto. I'm here with Eric Torres from Systema HQ, and he is meeting for the first time our new friend Steve Turner, bagpiper. And I was hoping that you guys might talk a little bit about breathing, and Steve's been telling us that pipers have chronic pain in their neck and shoulder, and I think Eric's just the guy that might be able to help you out a little bit. Excellent.
You have a lot of static areas in your body, and so we need to work to allow more circulation in these areas. So when I first noticed you walking or in a static position, you have a lot of tension in the lower back and a lot of tension in one area of your shoulder. So even when you're walking, you're always either leaning here or to the side because your body is telling you you need to create more movement. So we need to work to open you again.
So these are the great Highland bagpipes, African blackwood. There's a bit of weight to them. I don't know if you want to feel for the weight. So you're carrying that on your shoulder when you're marching, you're compensating for that as well. There is a bag that we fill up with air. So when we're getting ready, it takes 3 or 4 good breaths to fill the actual bag to get ready. I play on the right side. There's pipers that play on the left side too. So it's either left-handed or right-handed. So it can be played on either side, but I always play on my right side, yes.
Okay. So generally speaking, a lot of, even mentally, you're focused on the right side.
That's
right. So then what you need to do now is to compensate. Do the opposite side to become more center so you don't lose, because you do a lot of stance where you're on the side. That's right. So you're compensating because you're getting tired. So your body's telling you need to shift. And stand still, and again, inhale, exhale, then you hold your breath. As soon as you feel a little bit tension, you need to breathe out, then you start to move. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is you keep playing, but you have to feel. When I start to push, you need to move with it. You play? Yeah, you push. I move and you go with it. And if I push too much, you need to start to move your legs. And keep playing. See, look, now you even look more powerful.
Yeah, you feel it stretching through your back as well more. Yeah.
See, your posture's already better. And again, now I just want you to inhale, and you create some tension in your body, and you hold your breath, and then you relax your body and exhale. And again, you inhale from your nose, and then you create tension in your body. Relax your body, then exhale. Okay, now imagine you hold your bagpipe. Okay, and I'm gonna start to walk towards you. I need to just escape from me. You keep playing, but you need to escape. I walk towards you, you need to escape from me. Good, very good. So see, now you're, even with a change or an impact from the environment to you while you're playing, it should still not bother you.
It feels natural, yeah.
It should be natural, so that if you need to move, you're holding. If you need to walk, you know, if someone pushes you, bumps into you, it doesn't even interrupt you.
Yeah,
it shouldn't interrupt you.
On your movement of your body, you can withstand that, yeah.
Exactly, so that when you actually begin to play, you'll find you'll have even a better sound in a way.
So, how do you feel right now?
Very relaxed.
What do you feel is the most relaxed compared to where you started?
my shoulders, my whole upper body feels really relaxed. It's an amazing feeling, yeah.
At the end, when your whole shoulder carriage was getting manipulated, we could see that when it started, your whole body was getting manipulated, and by the end of it, it seemed more independent.
The individual shoulder, yeah.
And was there a particular moment when he was working on the shoulder that does more work, or the shoulder that, in Feldenkrais method, a lot of times we work with what moves easier first. Yeah. And that allows the one that doesn't want to cooperate to let go. You were going back and forth. So what was did you finally realize it was more relaxed, or was there a moment where it got more relaxed, like noticeably?
It got more relaxed as the session went on, but right now it's my whole upper body. It feels completely different, like with the shoulders and the way my posture is right now for how I'm holding myself.
I'm very curious what that might equate to in actual music. Do you want to play a little bit more for us? Sure. Oh, excellent.
And that is going to do it, everybody. We would like to thank our guest instructors this week, Mr. Eric Torres and Yoni Olin. We'd also like to thank Daniel Levinson from the Rapier Wit Stage and Screen Fighting School, and of course, our very special guest, Steve, the Wedding Piper Turner, for introducing us to the world of bagpipes. Until we see you again, we will be here punching, kicking, and whipping our way to profound relaxation. Hope you find time to join us again right here on Emergency Fish Party.
Next time on Emergency Fish Party.
What are the people like here in Toronto?
Toronto people are very nice. Downtown doesn't matter. People so nice, like in Riga.